Good morning, I'm Lokuhle with the 7 o'clock news. Stories making headlines at this hour. Informal traders call for extension of spaza shop registration. NPA and Free State High Court clash over asbestos trial in Peshali. Shops that had not registered before end of business on Tuesday will be shut down. The South African Informal Traders Alliance is calling for extension of the registration deadline.
I'm the president of the National Informal Traders Alliance of South Africa, and we have from inception requested that government extend the period. We knew that 21 days would not be sufficient for all informal traders handling food, and spaza shops would not be able to reach their municipal offices, as there's lots of awareness and education that needs to take place. We have to realize that it's the tragedy of 23 deaths and hundreds that have been infected by poisonous food that caused this situation currently. And we now need to revisit what happened 30 years ago, that this has mushroomed to a state of affairs that we are currently in.
The Free State High Court Deputy Judge President has rebuked the direction of public prosecution for what she called unethical behavior, attack on the judiciary's independence. This follows the Free State Direction of Public Prosecution requesting for a judge from outside the province to preside over a high-profile state capture-related case. 255 million rand asbestos 10 trial is set to begin in mid-April next year and involve former Free State Premier Ace Magashule, a former Mangaung mayor, as well as business Edwin Sadi.
I think it is a sensible request that the National Prosecuting Authority is making, because at the forefront of the request, they are asking for two things. They are asking for an experienced judge to preside over the case, not only because this is a complex case that involves issues of forensic accounting, of banking, of complex contracting and procurement. They are citing the fact that there are so many accused involved in the case.
Power cuts predicted to come back in January. Just when you thought it was safe to put away the candles, power cut could make a return as early as next month. They also predicate electricity supply deficiency from January to September 2029. This is in contrast to Eskom ensuring South African that its medium outlook shows the light will stay on in the next 4 years.
I think that it's difficult to say anything with absolute certainty. It's obviously very plausible, but if we have anything to go on for the last 12 months, it's obviously quite difficult to say, because had we had this conversation 12 months ago, everybody would have said load shedding would have stuck around, and then March rolled around and it essentially solved itself. So it's very difficult to say with certainty, but I could say that it's definitely plausible based on what we've been seeing in the past couple months.
Recap of the stories making headlines. Informal traders call for extension of spaza shop registration. NPA and Free State High Court clash over asbestos trial in Peshali. That is all from the 7 o'clock news. My name is Lokuhle. Stay tuned to Lokuhle FM.